Hey guys, welcome to my vlog. Um, this is my first video, and I just want to say I haven't done anything like this before, so please bear with me. Um, I was kind of inspired to do something like this by Toke Makinwa and a lady called Ngozi. They're Nigerian vloggers who talk about like just real life situations and things that we deal with and experience in our day to day lives. So this is kind of like where I got inspiration from, and also I am a talkative, and so I figured why not use that and turn it into something productive and useful. So I'm here. Here I intend to talk about similar issues, love, relationship, life, God, um, yeah, and just stuff related, just feminism, marriage, that I have no idea about, education, and just being an individual, young adult in the 21st century. So I hope this works out well for all of us. So I have been wanting to do this for a while, and I haven't yet because I didn't know exactly, you know, how this was going to go and what topics to start with, and just, I don't know, we'll figure things out as we go on. So, in light of the new year and New Year resolutions that I'm sure we all made or attempted to make, um, things like wanting to become better people and, strengthen our relationship with God and our relationship with our friends and our families and just being better people generally, even, wanting to start to work out this year, things like that. Um, yeah, I figured and decided that an appropriate first topic is going to be relationship with God and just spiritual life in general. Um, I say spiritual life and not religious life because I feel like spirituality and just religion are two related but like separate entities. I want to say. I feel like being spiritual has a deeper, more, I don't know the word, but there's something more than just going to church and saying your prayers and reading your Bible. Just there's more to being spiritual than just like being a religious person, you know. Um, so I feel like we've been kind of or is more centered on like the rituals and the physicalities of the religion, and just spirituality has to do with you yourself and how you apply all that you know, believe, and learn from your religion, to your own life and interacting with others. So I want to say that I'm Catholic and I grew up in a Catholic home. So, you know, all the religious things, going for mass and praying every day and things like that are things I'm used to. Oh, and if you're not Christian, if you're not Catholic, if you're not a religion person, if this doesn't interest you or if this doesn't concern you, please do not be offended. But I just want to talk about this because this is kind of reflective of who I am, and that there are people that can relate to the situation out there. Um, so I'm going to talk about my experience. So because I grew up in a Catholic home, praying and going to church and things like that was never kind of like an issue for me. And so I thought I had a very good relationship with God. I was like I was God's very own person. But then it wasn't until I came to school, college, and I was on my own that I realized that my relationship with God, or I was where I was at with God, not because of my own like making. I just happened to be like in the right environment to help facilitate that. Um, I went to Jesuit high school, Religious college, whatever, yeah. It was a Catholic school, and so I had the opportunity to go for mass whenever I wanted, which was like almost every day. And so, like, my prayer life wasn't lacking or suffering or anything. And then back home, like I said earlier, we prayed every day together as a family, so that was pretty easy for me to do. And then I came here and I was just on my own. There was no morning prayer with my family. There's mass, but then you have classes, so you can't always make it to mass and things like that. So, this video is for all of us out there struggling with our spiritual lives, our prayer lives, and trying to juggle that with school and work. We're all busy. We have like classes to attend. We have homework to finish. We have papers to write. We have presentations to make. We have jobs on the side and things like that. So finding time to dedicate to God or to pray or just like to be on your own, just in touch with your spirituality is kind of hard. And I completely understand and I'm there actually. So I just have a couple tips I think might help those of us in that kind of situation. Number one, I would say, it's kind of easier said than done, obviously, but when you wake up right before you get up from your bed, like once you wake up, you can take like 2 minutes to just pray. Um, Part of the problem I think is people think prayer is like prayer, like getting on your knees and being by yourself and quiet and just, prayer. Or, obviously that kind of quiet, meditative, serious prayer is useful and valid. But then God is everywhere and is always with us. So you can pray everywhere and anywhere and in whatever kind of situation. To me, prayer is really just talking to God, right? So I feel like that is one way to start, and obviously good way to start your day. So when you wake up right before you get up, and at night right before you go to sleep, you can say a short prayer on your own. Secondly, so on your way, as you're preparing to start your day, you do things like take a shower and stuff like that. I pray in the shower. It's the same way you can sing in the shower or think or like mentally plan your day. I feel like that's a really good opportunity to pray. Um, you can get a friend, a roommate, a classmate, someone you're comfortable with, and someone you're close enough with that can help you pray. So you guys can, set a time for yourselves during the day when you get together and get away from everything else, and then just pray. Um, you can set an alarm on your phone or a reminder, a daily reminder of some sort to pray. It doesn't have to be for a long period of time. It doesn't have to interfere with school or work, whatever it is you have to do. But then, when an alarm goes off, it goes off, and then there's something you have to do. And if it becomes something of a routine, then it kind of becomes easier for you to do it. Um, and then I just want to add that while you're praying, don't forget to pray for other people besides yourself and the people you care about. So obviously, thank God for everything He's done for you, and um, ask for the things you need, and ask to be the other person and things like that. You pray for your friends and your family, but then there are people out there that need our prayers, people that don't have people to pray for them, or people that can't pray for themselves. So there's the sick, there's the poor, there's those, going through different things in like, disease-stricken countries, in just war and violent areas and things like that. So just remember to keep those kind of people in mind while you pray. So that is the end of my first video. I realize it is very amateur and it's kind of intentional because I just want to keep it simple and keep it real. So I hope this video helped some of us out there, and I want to say that this video, these videos will get better as we go on. So thank you for watching. I am aware that this video was kind of slow. It's kind of because of the topic. Um, but then hopefully this will get more interesting and better as we talk about more interesting topics that most people probably relate to, and that will instigate all sorts of conversations. So my name is Lota, and below you will see contact information. So if you have some sort of constructive criticism or some comment or ideas of how I can improve this vlog, or what you think I said wrong, or what I should, things like that. Yeah, or how to just reach me in general. Yeah, so all my contact information is below. So thanks for watching, and see you next time. Yeah, so bye guys.